What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Alex here with Nickens Lawn and Landscape. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys our new debris loader. Now, if you've been following us here on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook, you know that we picked up a new Billy Goat unit and we've been dying to share it. We've had a lot of questions about this, a lot of messages, a lot of comments asking what the difference was and if it was worth the upgrade. Let me just tell you, going from our Let's Go, it had a 16 horsepower Briggs engine and a 10-inch suction hose. We went from that unit, which was great. We had that thing for about 5 or 6 years. Then we went to the Echo Bearcat DL10, which was an 18 horse Briggs engine with a 10-inch hose. Making the jump from the Let's Go to the Echo was definitely a difference. It definitely helped us out, but nothing even comparable to the jump or the difference that it made whenever we went from that Echo to this Billy Goat. So I just wanted to put this video together to show you guys who are in the market, who are in the business and have no clue who I am or what this unit even is, just to show you guys the productivity of it and just the effectiveness that it can have on such a big pile of leaves or big pile of debris. So I'm going to jump right in and show you guys some of the footage that we've got. We got about 16 minutes of raw footage that I'm going to share with you guys today. So if you've been waiting for this video or if you've been looking into one of these units and you're hesitant to pull the trigger, this one is definitely for you. So right off the bat here, I'm going to show you guys something that our old 2 units would really struggle with. This is basically all pine needles right here. And not only is it pine needles, but they were leaf plowed into this pile, which those of you guys that run a leaf plow, you know that that just compacts everything. It is great to get things to where you need them to be, but once you get them there, it can really make it a bear to suck them up or to do anything with them when they're so compact. So that is one thing that has really stood out with this unit versus our old units. Not only will it suck up these pine needles with no problem at all, but on the parts that are really compact, that really push together, it will still suck up little pieces out of that and not clog up the hose. Where in the past, with a 10-inch hose and not as much power coming in, it would really try to clog up this or those hoses. So making the jump to this 12-inch hose and this 37 horsepower engine really made the difference. This is a Briggs EFI 37 horsepower, and this thing is an absolute powerhouse. Throughout this video, you'll see a couple different spots where it takes in a big chunk of leaves and it'll somewhat bog the engine down for a second, and then you'll just hear it. It just pow, it sucks it right in and just right back up to full RPM. So pay attention and you'll definitely see that. You'll see what I'm talking about. It has clogged on us, don't get me wrong. It will clog on you, but we've only had to shut this unit off to unclog it maybe once or twice. I'm saying twice with a very big if. I think it's only been one time where we actually had to shut it down. But generally when it clogs, all you got to do is give the hose a yank and voila, you're right back in business. So if you pay attention close in this video, you'll probably see that a time or two. But like I said, this was 16 minutes of footage and we pretty much filmed this whole day, and I think we did 5 or 6 houses, and we only vacuumed for, I would say, probably realistically 25 minutes all day with 6 houses. So you do the math, but you can make some piles disappear really quickly. Now I'm just going to let some of this play. So like I said, those of you who are in the market for this unit or who do leaf removal and you're not even in the market but you just want to see what's out there, just go ahead and watch for the next few minutes. I may throw some music in here, but I'm just going to let it play so you guys can see what this thing's capable of. now I'll talk a little bit about why we placed the loader where we did place it. In the past, we've tried keeping it in the truck bed and shooting it into the trailer. And then last year we did vice versa. We put the loader on the front of the trailer, or the tongue of the trailer. We welded up a nice sturdy frame, put it right on the tongue of the trailer, and had it shooting into the back of the truck. That was convenient because you could haul everything around in one setup, and by everything I mean a mower or you know, something larger that you may need, a mower or some kind of stand-on blower, something of that nature. And then you'd still have your loader on the front with your box built on the back of your truck. So that was convenient, being able to just take out one truck and trailer. But the size difference in the back of the truck or the trailer is a big difference. Our truck bed is a 10-foot by 7.5 or 8 foot wide, and our trailer is 14 by 7. And building the same height walls on those two made a big difference, having everything on the trailer. So we really like having it on the dump trailer. So going into this year with our new loader, we knew where we wanted it. We knew we wanted it on the back of the dump trailer. We knew that was how we were going to make it work, but it was kind of a struggle to make everything work, to make the latch still work, to make the pin still work to whenever you open the door, some stuff like that. But we knew we wanted it on the back of the trailer because on certain situations, and if you watch this video closely, you'll see like the first pile we did, the pine needles, those ones were at the end of the driveway. So if that loader would have been in the middle of our setup, we would have had to move all those needles and leaves up into the driveway more to where the trailer wouldn't have been in the grass, or we would have had to try to jackknife the trailer and probably ended up with tires on the grass. Somehow, some way, we would have had to make it work, and it would have just been a lot harder than when the loader is on the back of the trailer. So it's really convenient, and you'll see with some of these curbsides that we did, that it being on the back of the trailer, you can just slowly drive right along there, where whenever it's right on the back of the truck or on the tongue of the trailer or the front of the trailer, then you're kind of walking in that weird spot in between the truck and the trailer. And to me, that just makes me a little bit nervous when someone's driving along and you're trying to worry about traffic and everything else, and then you've got someone walking where there's still tires behind them. I don't really like that, and it's just more congested that way. When it's on the back of the trailer, you've kind of got free range back there to do whatever you need to do, to back into weird spots if you need to. You can just back right up to a huge pile if you want to and just start taking bites out of it, and if you have to, rake a little bit or whatever. But it's just really convenient being on the back of the trailer. That's where we like it. That's where it's going to stay for us. I have seen some folks have it on the front of their truck, like putting it on a plow mount and then having everything shoot over your truck into your trailer or into your truck bed. That would be okay if you had it shooting into your truck bed, but again, you run into the problem where if you don't have a nice and big truck bed, really I would say 10 foot is kind of minimum for a box if you're looking to be productive and efficient. But that setup would be nice just because you wouldn't have a trailer running around with you. Or you could put your mowers and everything on the trailer, like I said, whenever we had our loader on our trailer. So there's obviously pros and cons to every setup, but I truly believe if you're hogging leaves like we are and you do a lot of this stuff and it's a good part of your business, you need as big a box as possible. The bigger the better. To be honest with you, I wish our box was even bigger than it is. But it works out really well this way, and like I said, I think this is probably the safest way to do it, and it gives you the most free range when you are vacuuming up your leaves. ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you were looking into something of this nature that this video was able to help you. If not, hopefully at least it was a little bit entertaining and a little bit informative. Be sure to check out Billy Goat. We still have a couple more days of the Goattoberfest promotion, which is where if you buy a debris loader and either a stand-on blower or one of the push or walk-behind blowers, you can save quite a bit of money. I think it's up to $1,000. So if you're in the market for that, definitely check it out. Only a couple more days of the year, but what better way to get a nice tax write-off? All right, guys, I'll also leave a little bit of information on this unit down in the description, so if you want to head over and check out their products, feel free. Again, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.